In this video, we're going to be talking about some shoes that I don't think get enough love. I've called them sleeper hits, and I want all of you to get involved in this video because I'm sure there's some shoes out there that you have that don't get the love that they deserve. Okay team, so I've got 4 shoes today that I think are like sleeper hits. I think there's shoes that don't get enough love from the shoe tube community. I think there's shoes that appeal to slightly different people, and they're all shoes that I enjoy very much. Now they're not over the top in terms of price as well, and from a sort of versatility, usability point of view, I think they're all excellent. Now, like I said, this is a viewer interactive video, right? This is key to this video. I want you to go into the comments and let us know what your sort of sleeper hit shoe is. That shoe that you feel doesn't get the right amount of love that it deserves. It's not pushed because it's not been sent to all the influencers. It's maybe not the sexiest thing in the world. It's not a shoe that gets enough love. Now look, you may disagree with the 4 that I'm going to pick. You may say, actually, Fordy, I think you're wrong there. Everybody loves this shoe. And that's fine. I'm all right with that. This is just my opinion, okay? These are 4 shoes that I think need a little bit more love. And now I try and do that on this channel, and that's another reason to subscribe. I try and push shoes that not everybody's necessarily talking about, because I like shoes that appeal to me, and that's the most important thing to remember. Okay, right, so let's crack on with this video. Now the first shoe I'm going to talk about is the Salomon Aeroglide 3. Now before we do actually talk about that, let's do the disclaimer. My ass covered, I nearly forgot that. Back to the Aeroglide 3. So look, this sleeper hit is £145. We've got the Energy Evo foam in here. We've got this Contour Grip outsole, 41mm of stack down to 35, I think. Is it 35? No, 33, that's an 8mm drop. UK 9.5, fits true to size, and it's 264 grams. Let's take a closer look. So this is a lovely foam. I really like this foam in this shoe. And it doesn't feel 41mm of stack, but apparently it is. But what you've got here is a really nice responsive foam. It's incredibly stable. It fits really well. There's so much room in this toe box. It's fantastic. And it all works very well with this great outsole. Lockdown's brilliant on this shoe. And it's 264 grams. It's nice and lightweight relative to the others. But £145, and we're not talking discount today, we're not plugging sportshoes.com or 40 Rounds Running Club. But at £145 with no discount codes, this is still a very good proposition. Now this is a shoe that I would say goes up against, you know, your Triumph 23s, your Glycerine 22s, that sort of stuff. And this is like £30 cheaper than those shoes. And it's probably better. So there we go, sleeper hit number 1, the Salomon Aeroglide 3. I really like it. Next shoe, the Brooks Ghost Max. Now this is version 3, but version 2 is fundamentally the same. And you can pick up version 2 pretty cheap now. Version 3, they basically put a little bit more foam under this part of the shoe, which has improved the ride, to be fair. Now this shoe features the DNA loft, which is good, but the winning or the secret sauce of this shoe is how inherently stable this is. You're getting such a wide base here, yeah? It's so much better for bigger people, this shoe, than say the normal Ghost shoe. Now I know that because I've got clients who are bigger people who run this shoe, and they've given me that feedback, all right? That's what I'm basing this on. Now I really like the shoe. I like it because it's comfortable, it's versatile, all that sort of stuff. But I've included it because I think it is a shoe for you bigger dudes and dudesses. And again, that's based on feedback from bigger dudes and dudesses. I'm not making this stuff up, okay? But this is a shoe, I say version 2 is probably the one to go for, that again is a bit of a sleeper hit. I think this is a daily train that appeals to a lot more people than you'd expect. And whilst this is not the fastest, sexiest thing in the world, it can do your daily miles incredibly well. So check this out, all right? Shoe number 3. Yep, the Prima. Now I've done some videos on this. I think this is an absolute belter of a shoe. £100 at the moment. Dream Strike Plus, 38mm stack. Brilliant for hill strikers. This can do all your half and marathon training if that's what you're into. It is such a good versatile shoe, and it's a bit underloved, I think. We do have a new version of this, but it's fundamentally the same shoe. We've got like a new upper, but that's about it. This is such a good shoe, people. I can't get over how good this shoe is at this price point. And it needs a little bit more love because a lot of people have been sleeping on this. And like I said, if you are a heel striker, just look. This is designed for you, people. And yes, it is a bit noisy, but that's because you've got this EVA bit at the back here, which is going to help you. So don't sleep on the Prima, yeah? It's only going to get cheaper. And version 2's here, and that's going to get cheaper. So check these out, okay? This is the Prima Dream Strike Plus. We've got the rods in here, not rods, but the bits here. See these EVA strips? Again, they're there to help with support. Upper's fantastic. Lockdown's great. and I think it looks cracking. So there we go, that's shoe number 3. Okay, so I hope you have gone in the comments and let me know your sleeper hits, because I've got the last shoe coming up. Did someone say Ugiri? Yeah, here it is, people. We made some videos about this, but I did want to include this in this video. For me, this is the surprise hit of the year. Now, I wasn't going to include this because availability is tough. You can only basically get this on the ASICS website. But if you can get it, this is phenomenal. Now, it's phenomenal because you've got Flight Foam Turbo Plus in here, you've got Flight Foam underneath, so it's a stable ride. I think this is brilliant for sort of over 4-hour marathon runners. You've got a full length plate in here. And if you're somebody who likes the magic speed, you're going to love this for race day. This is a brilliant shoe. It's 180 pounds, I think. Lockdown's brilliant. You've got the plate over from the Edge shoe, the Paris Edge shoe that's sculpted down there. So you've got a load of Flight Foam Turbo Plus under the forefoot. This is just a great shoe. I ran these in the Southend Half Marathon. I ran 1:45. Go and check that video. It's all documented on this channel. But this is brilliant. Now, I said the only thing with this shoe that lets it down is its availability. I'm hoping later in the year we get a new colorway and they drop another low, because if they do, you need to get on that. And some of you guys were saying in the last video we did, there's not many reviews of that shoe and things like that. And that's basically because ASICS didn't send it out to any of the sort of, and I hate this word, but shoe tubers or anything like that. So that's why it didn't get any sort of love that it deserves. But I think that's a brilliant race day shoe, it really is. So there we go, that's 4 sleeper hits. Now, you may disagree with 1 or 2 of them, you might say, oh, yeah, it's a great shoe, everyone says it is. And that's fine, it's no problem. But that's the 4 I wanted to include. Now, let me know, like I said, in the comments, what are yours? Have you got like a shoe from Ultra that you think is just amazing? Or maybe something from Topo or Topo, whoever. Let us know in the comments, yeah, and I'll dive in there once this video drops. But that's it, team. I thought this would be a cool video to do. Let me know if you want to see more of this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.